But, as with any technological breakthrough, first is a place to start. There'll be competitors, and some of them will be very, very good. To look at the Magni M16, there's really not a huge amount of difference. To understand her superiority, you really have to fly her. She already has the 914 turbo as standard, and like all great machines, she surpasses her environment.
Without question, the most stable gyro that you can fly in the UK. What does that mean? That means that if you take your hands and feet off the controls, it will continue to fly in the direction you were last pointing. Even if you want to turn, move the stick to the side, it will continue in that turn, even if you take your hands and feet off the controls. It's much less susceptible to turbulence. The magic carpet feel of the M16 is absolutely solid as a rock, irrespective of the wind. But the ultimate test of the M16 is you've got turbo on full power, your nose is high, your airspeed's bleeding off, it's the worst situation you can be in, and you have an engine failure. If you keep your hands and feet off the controls, the M16 will recover all by itself. If you think all this stability in the M16 means it's boring to fly, you're wrong. This baby loves to party.
With her heavier rotors, steadfast trim and sure-handed stick, the M16 is a totally different flying experience. If the MTO Sport is a high-strung wag, then this is surely Jerry Hall's maid in the living room, cook in the kitchen and whore in the bedroom. And yes, you might just want to marry her. Whilst the Germans have continued the trend for tandem seating, the Italians have gone for a side-by-side arrangement, with this, the Magni M24 Orion. For the passenger, it's up front and personal.
The M24 is a truly amazing aircraft. Sitting here in the cruise, you really couldn't tell if you were in a gyro or a light helicopter. The visibility is great, the views are just fantastic. But there are three distinct advantages over this machine and the R-22 helicopter. The first is because this seat, the pilot's seat, is slightly further forward than the passenger seat. We've got a lot more elbow room as we're not sitting shoulder to shoulder. Secondly, unlike the R-22, this machine is trim stable. It has all the stability of its brother, the Magni M16. But the biggest difference, if you have an engine failure in an R-22, you have exactly 1.2 seconds to react. Otherwise your rotors will slow down. In the M24, we just don't care.